Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to J&K, where you get it all day, but for only 2 hours. I'm Broadway K, here with my partner,
Showtime Sanders. Was good, everyone.
And we have a beautiful guest to the left of me. Her name is Emily. Emily, introduce yourself. Tell us who you are.
Hi, what's going on? My name is Emily. I am a twice Liberty grad. And
Twice
Liberty grad. Hold on.
Undergrad and grad school.
See, we're going to have to get into that.
I mean, if you work for McDonald's or KFC, you can't get her. She graduated from Liberty twice.
And she got her own.
Right.
Okay.
In the words of Jamie Foxx. But continue.
No, well, I mean...
That's really all there is.
Oh,
I work with Josh.
Hey,
it's a delight every day. It's not.
Hey, hold on. You can't be saying that. I'm a pleasure to work with.
It's true.
Yeah, she works at Logan's Roadhouse, everyone. This is her last... What is it?
Last day.
Yeah,
it's tonight.
Her last day is tonight.
Yeah.
Really?
So do not come.
What time do you get off?
What type
4
of...
to 10.
I
Come
work
visit
4 to
me.
10.
Come
I was
and
going to
tip
say,
me.
I'll stop by, pick up some rolls, but never mind.
We have a guy that actually comes by like every night to pick up rolls. It's kind of
That's
creepy.
sad.
He's probably going to die soon.
No, like I don't.
He's going to have a heart attack.
I think he's hungry.
I really and like he's like I remember we was like, hey, we can't give it to you because you know you're not a customer. He came back like 10 minutes later. Was like, hey man, I know I can't get no rolls.
Try
Can I get some
again.
peanuts? I'm like, what?
Word?
He's persistent.
Yeah, he is.
He has that going for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what you like?
You know.
I don't like persistency.
Yeah.
You don't like
When you're
persistent.
down, get back up and try again.
So Kay, you telling me that you don't like a female that's persistent?
No.
Why not?
That's not what
What's
he
the
said
point
at all.
of being persistent? Yeah, that's not what I said.
That's what I felt.
Changed
You just changed the whole
everything.
context of the
What,
argument.
first of all, Emily, you're supposed to be
Yeah.
on my side.
Sorry.
All right, I brought you in here. Okay, don't sit here and take his side.
Look, take my side. Who looks better? Come on.
Are we really gonna sit here and say who looked better? We on radio. Ain't like anybody
I'm
can
brown
judge.
skin, you're dark skin, you know.
Are we really gonna start the dark skin,
I'm
brown skin
I'm
battle?
more pleasing, you know, to the eye.
But I'm more fit
You
than
more
you.
roughneck. No way. No way.
You think
sir.
all because you play basketball? We're not gonna have this session of
You
us
know
arguing.
what?
We're not gonna do this.
Since Josh is coming at me sideways, pun, we're going to play a song called Sideways by KB featuring Lecrae.
90.9 The Light. In your car.
Your earbud.
And your computer at thelightonline.com.
Functify.
Welcome back, everyone. I have some bad news that I want to, get off my chest. For the second show in a row, Josh is the third best looking person today sitting here.
I'm glad
Of
you're
course.
judging me, Kay. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's a little sweet on your part. You over here, like, I would be pretty upset if you was just like, dang, Josh, you actually the second best looking guy here. Like, I think that's a problem. So I'm happy to be.
By
Third
second
in your
best, I
standard.
mean that's by default because no
As
one
long
else.
as I'm number one, then
Yeah,
that's all I
you're
care
number
about.
one.
Honestly, you're a white
Emily-
blonde. You have to be number one.
Emily's number
You're right.
one.
We'll probably
You're
go
right.
to jail. But so Emily, talk to us about graduation. You're a year 2015 with your master's.
Yes.
And your master's in what?
Public policy.
Public policy.
Yes. LUO.
So basically, what does that mean?
I don't know.
What's
When I started it, I wanted to be in politics. I wanted to be like working on a campaign and, like running the show, and I really don't want to do that anymore. It's a new degree, so they're still kind of figuring out how to make it work.
So word around the street is you got a JOBB, which is like the
I
most
do.
important thing to us college students.
Yeah.
Why were there two B's in that?
Because the JOBB is a job.
Okay, continue. I don't know what Josh is talking about, but continue.
I don't like the disrespect.
Just
He's
nod.
just a nice guy
Yeah.
when you're in break, but then when you get to the on air, he just becomes a jerk.
Emily, continue.
RKO, you out of nowhere. Go now. Goodness gracious. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got a job in Arlington at Concerned Veterans for America. It's a veterans lobbying group.
All right, it's veteran, so
Yes.
it is military.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're focused on like, reforming the VA and getting vets their health care benefits
So
like they're supposed to get them.
So guys, she is smart and beautiful. So you guys need to lock her up if you're in the DC
And-
area.
Yeah, what's the number?
Yes. There's no Tinder over here, everyone. We promise you that she is a beautiful girl. All right. Hey, also, so I just want you to know we are both, me and Kay, we're from the area around Northern Virginia and DC. So we're going to give you some tips, okay? Now we're taking the metro. I'm taking the bus line. All right. Do not go to anything with the east on the end.
Southeast,
Northeast,
Northeast.
or Northeast. Berry
I know better than
Farms.
that.
Do not go. And if you do go, there's a guy named Pookie on 5th Street. All right, I want you to say hello to him. Say you know Josh, because if not, I'm gonna be honest, you're a damsel in distress. You never know what's gonna happen.
Will you be catching the metro?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But I live in Arlington. I lived in Northeast the first time I was there.
Man, I've seen so many people get robbed on that metro. It's not even funny.
Great.
I've seen people like sit down and then they look up and start crying before they even get robbed. And then next thing you know, they getting robbed. I'm like, oh, that's why he was crying. Oh. Especially when shoes used to come out.
You're a good guy to have around.
Yeah.
You want to come with me?
Oh, K is honestly the guy for fluke stories. Like, I'm letting you know that now.
My stories are not fiction. It's just so unbelievable that people think it's fiction, but I speak from the heart.
I had an unbelievable story last night, actually. So, mind you, I just got home from a hard day's work at Logan's. And what's so funny about it? So I don't work hard?
I gave away my shift. That's why I was laughing.
So I get home, right? And the thing is, I see everything gone. Everything gone. And I'm thinking, did I just get robbed? Cause like my roommate ain't here. And I see the key at the lock. And I was like, oh, he moved out. So randomly, my roommate moved out last night. Didn't tell me, didn't text me, didn't say nothing. All I see is a key in the front. And then the messed up thing is, I saw some of my stuff gone. Ain't like he just took his stuff. He took my stuff.
Why did he leave?
The question is, what did Josh do to make him leave? He probably was fed up with Josh.
I mean, honestly, he might have been. If
He probably was eating all his pizza bites and.
First of all, he's 40 years old. If he eating pizza bites at 40, he got problems. I'm sorry.
You're living with a 40-year-old?
Yes, I stay with a 40. Well, I did. I stay with myself now. I'm a bachelor. I got a bachelor's pad.
No, you don't.
All right, cool. I don't. But all right, whatever.
But back to the.
But Emily, yeah, be quiet. Shut up, kid. Anyways, so I found something to be real interesting that was over break, and that is the fact that Emily here has a really disdain hate for Applebee's. And
I
she
hate
does
it so
not.
much.
And this is what makes
That's
it.
what it
This
is.
is what makes it funny, okay? Because last episode, Kay had a big little story about how the fact he loved going to Applebee's and he liked the free apps. I mean the discounted apps.
That wasn't Applebee's. That was TGI.
No, you say Applebee's too. And
Applebee's has it. That's the
they have
only
2 for
good
$20.
thing.
and
Half-price apps.
oh, that's the only good thing.
Half-atizers.
Yeah, what she said. She was like, she was saying if anybody ever in history tried to take her on a date there. By the way, guys, if you ever take Emily Bell, that's her name, Emily Bell on a date, do not take her to Applebee's because
Lord, no.
she said
We will
no.
never speak again.
She would.
I need to know why. Like, explain to me why you hate Applebee's. Because I hear this a lot.
The food is awful.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that sums it up.
But
That was a great answer.
It's
I can't
awful.
even refute that.
It's just so bad.
it's not though.
I really hate it.
What do you get there?
When I think of bad food, I think Subway. Subway is the
Okay,
worst
it's not
place
that
I've
bad.
ever ate at in my life.
But
I
for
would never eat
for
that
like
again.
a sit-down restaurant, it's not good.
I feel you. I like Applebee's.
I love Applebee's.
I like the idea of it.
What the heck?
I like the
what-
food that they have. I just don't like how they make it. Like,
There's-
if all that food is somewhere else, then it's good.
Does anybody know what an Applebee is?
where they came
See
come
that
from?
too? I can't explain the name.
What is an
I don't
Applebee?
like that.
I mean,
Are they saying like Applebee's? Like somebody has apples and the name is B? What is Applebee's?
I have no idea. I
I
legitimately
don't know.
I legitimately don't know.
Applebee's. Wow.
I mean, at the end of the day, I don't understand how Emily, you would be one of those people. Oh my gosh, I don't want to, eat at Applebee's.
So you
I
saying
mean-
if
So
me
if
and
he-
you had a really good day,
and
right?
he always got to throw
you were
himself in
with
there,
me
everyone.
like the whole day, right? We had
Yeah.
a great time. You were
Yeah.
like, I think I really. You didn't say this to me, but I think I really like this guy. And then I was like, oh yeah, let's stop and get something to eat. Then you saw me making that right in the Applebee's. You just don't like me anymore.
You lost some points. I mean, I'll go there. I don't eat there. I just don't like
But
it.
you just going to go there and watch him eat?
I'll eat food. I'm not gonna go somewhere and not eat food.
The
Oh.
mango
That's not
tea
gonna
is good
happen.
there. Have you had it?
Mm-mm.
Well, that's
Mango
a
tea's
drink.
delicious.
That's not. Were you going to go there for just a drink?
Yes.
Their wings are okay. I like their wings.
I don't see.
But if I'm gonna eat wings, I'm gonna go
Go to
anywhere
B-Dubs.
else. Yeah.
I don't see B-Dubs. I actually don't even like B-Dubs wings.
You shut your
What?
mouth.
Oh, what?
Who wings do you
I
eat?
love Buffalo Wild
You
Wings.
know actually who got some bomb wings?
McAdoo's.
I rated McAdoo's
The
wings.
wings are 39 cents and they're delicious.
My homie Kerry makes them. He worked there. But regardless, actually Pizza Hut,
Really?
their wings are bomb. Diggity. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Why you looking at me like that, Kay?
It's called Pizza Hut. You're talking about their wings.
So what?
They've branched out.
Okay.
They've diversified.
No, question. Oh, no. Because he knows this. Because we're from the same area. Where do we go to get our chicken and mumbo sauce?
The Chinese food.
Shut up, then.
Chicken and what?
Mumbo sauce.
What's that?
You never had
Mumbo sauce.
my
You know how like
gosh.
they got yum yum sauce around
Yeah.
here? Mumbo sauce is 15 times better than yum yum sauce. And yum yum sauce is pretty
bomb?
good.
Yeah.
Where do you get that?
You're gonna be in the area.
Oh, you're in the area
You're gonna be in the
now.
area.
Yeah, where is
You
it?
can get it in gallons. It's like they have it in stores now.
Yeah,
Okay.
but the store brand isn't as good as the restaurant
Yeah,
joint. So
go to the Danny's
carryout.
Danny's carryout. It's like 35 Danny's in the DMV.
yeah,
Go there.
and tell them you want some
Tell them
mumbo
you want
sauce.
you want 4 chicken wings.
Fried.
With,
I know how some of you
Mumbo
white people are
sauce?
with grilled chicken. It's fried.
Grill wings.
Some people do.
I like boneless wings.
Oh well, these gonna be
I'm
bone
a
in.
girl.
What does that even mean?
Most girls like boneless wings.
I've never heard that.
I've heard.
I don't
that.
want
I
to
went
work
to
for the
wing
food.
night.
I just want to eat the food.
Oh, you don't want to look ugly doing it?
Look like a scavenger.
Don't look ugly, first of all.
I've never said you did. I said you.
You said I would.
I'm talking about in general. The
No,
imagination.
I don't want to look ridiculous. That's really what
Don't
it
get
is.
headbutted.
Whoa.
Wow.
Of all the ways to harm someone,
Right?
a headbutt. That hurts both parties. Like you're gonna hurt yourself.
Which is weird because I see people doing it and like you know how you go to movies and you see somebody just headbutt somebody out of nowhere and I'll be like, bro, that actually could get you a concussion. Like I
They're
don't
always fine, too. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
good.
Or they get-
They're knocked out. I'll just keep running.
Yeah, like nothing's wrong with that. Like, hey, I could just go ahead and just run. Like, no, you can't just run your head into somebody else and think that your brain is gonna be fine.
Right.
That doesn't even exist.
So let's shift gears here. Me and Emily seem to have a lot in common.
No, you don't.
Not only are we the top 2 best looking people on air right
There's
now.
only 3 people here.
Yeah.
Still.
Like I said, we're the top 2
Doesn't matter.
best looking right now.
Whatever makes them
Emily
float.
also has a cup right now, and it's making me smile a whole lot.
Making me
because
smile?
It's a Patriots cup, and everyone
Yeah,
knows
it is.
that I'm a Patriots fan. And
Hold on.
I love Emily.
Are you a
now.
Patriots fan or a Tom Brady fan?
I'm a Patriots.
You are
fan.
a Tom. Let me quote you guys. He said, as soon as Tom Brady leaving, I'm gone. I ain't no passer. I'm
That's
going straight
not
to the
what I
Redskins.
said.
He said, I hate Bill Belichick.
I'm a Redskins
Straight to
fan
the
forever.
Redskins.
He said, he's a
I'm a
Redskins
Redskins
fan.
fan forever because of where I'm from. I've been a season ticket holder, everything like that. I have to love the Redskins. I'm from Maryland. What type of Maryland guy is not gonna like the Redskins? I have no choice.
I'm from Maryland. I don't like
but
the
the
Redskins.
team, everybody knows it's always a team that you just like, and that's been that way since 1999.
He's the flukest human
I
being.
swear to God, quote me on this. God, you can kill me right now.
Hey, we not doing that because you're going to get
because
struck.
I'm right. Troy Brown.
I'm
from
scared.
the,
I'm just like waiting for the lightning.
I'm from the Troy Brown, Ben Coates, that era of the Patriots.
Son,
and then it
you can
carried
easily
over.
do Google searches. That don't mean nothing. I can go back to the 1950s and say I was a fan of such and such. That don't make me a
But
fan.
guess
homie.
what, Josh? You weren't born in 1950, so
You're
that
right.
didn't make
Accurate.
any sense.
Patriots
absolutely
didn't exist in 1950.
Yeah, that's right.
Also.
I don't care.
Anyway, since Josh is not making sense over here, let me
Right.
continue.
Yeah. Just take a break.
Hey, you what?
Sit
It's my show.
Sit this one out. All right?
You know what? Fine. I'm going to shut up. Emily, hold on. Where are you from?
Rhode Island.
You're from Rhode Island? Oh, my gosh. Okay.
Yeah, this makes sense. It makes sense.
Yep.
So, Emily, just tell me just about your love for the Patriots. I just
I
want to
just
know.
love them so much.
The cheaters?
Yeah. Prove it.
I bet you
Which time?
Josh didn't know that the Colts also had deflated footballs.
Oh, I
and
wasn't
they
even talking
didn't-
about the deflated
and
football.
they didn't receive
I
any
wasn't
punishment.
talking about deflated
Listen,
footballs. Was not talking about deflated
We
football. I'm
beat
talking
them by
about
like 7
Spygate?
touchdowns.
Spygate? Spygate?
That happened a long time ago.
Were we both alive?
Yes.
Shut up then. It won't that long
It
ago.
happened a long time ago, and if they were spying on the Jets, it was probably just to see what not to
So
do.
what? OJ's still a killer and this happened 20 years ago. That don't mean anything. You a cheater, you a cheater.
Okay, cheating and murder are different things.
Hey, says who?
Says God.
Says the Lord.
They say you lie, you cheat, you steal, and you also liable to kill. Booyah.
You just added that extra part.
did
it
not.
It was definitely funny. I'm
No,
not gonna lie.
no.
But you definitely just made that up.
Deflating footballs is not in the 10 Commandments. Murder is.
It also says cheating is also.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so what?
Look
Look
at all
at
the
it.
haters.
Where's the Bible?
Four Super Bowls and they still hating. It's crazy. It's crazy. Wait.
What do you like?
Last time I checked,
Okay, here we go.
how many Super Bowls does
Panthers
Scam
and-
Newton have?
Scam. Why we gotta go scam?
Fig Newton. How many
I
Super
do
Bowls?
like Cam
Fig
Newton,
Newton?
though.
Fig Newton.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
How many does he have? Last time I checked, he doesn't have any.
So-
How many MVPs does he have?
None.
Okay, so
Once again, like I said, he's a Brady fan. You see, he pimping Brady, not the team. Like, why you keep talking about Cam? I said nothing about Cam.
okay,
Newton.
who's the best slot receiver right now in the NFL?
Uh,
Julian Edelman. Who's the best tight end in the NFL right now? Gronkowski.
I don't get what your point is. You just pretty much proved that he has a bunch of weapons. Thank you for proving all the
does.
weapons.
Tom
Now,
Brady has a
look,
bunch
now
of
let me ask
weapons.
you both of you
You
guys.
can't use them without a great arm.
Let me ask you both these questions. Who are the Panthers' wide receivers?
Cam Newton has never been
Who cares?
good.
Thank you.
Cam Newton is still not good, though.
Thank you. Shut up. Let me. Okay, put it like this. Let me see Tom Brady with Philly Brown, Jericho Cotchery,
This is
and
what
Ted
kills me.
Ginn.
Cam Newton is not even in the same paragraph, same sentence, same anything
I never
as Tom
said
Brady.
he
You're
was.
being disrespectful.
I never said he was.
'Cause
Only
what
if we're
about-
saying they're both
compare this.
quarterbacks.
What about when?
That's it.
What about when Tom Brady had David Givens and Deion Branch, and they both left the Patriots, took big contracts, and were out of the NFL the next year? How about that? Okay, my point exactly.
Oh, but you're the same person that wouldn't give Aaron Rodgers credit for making James Jones look good. He's an NFL receiver. He catches the passes, but he
David
got cut by the
Givens-
Raiders.
That's your
Givens-
voice. You got it.
Yeah, exactly.
That
Thank
sounded
you.
exactly like me.
I feel like it did.
David Givens and Deion Branch never led the NFL.
Hey, Emily, I really
touchdowns.
hold on 1 second, okay? I'm you, shush, you.
Yeah,
All right, we work tonight.
we do.
Yes, we do. Remember that.
Okay.
Don't be mean.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna go to one of your tables and tell them not to
It's
tip
my
you on
last
purpose.
night.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them not to tip you on purpose.
Wouldn't be different from any other night. Listen, I'm a northern girl.
What
My
did I-
tables don't really like me that much.
Well,
Emily,
I've had
now,
to take on a whole persona. I'm glad I get to just like get rid of that fake person that I am when I'm there.
I got a huge question for you.
Yes.
Now, I think this is the most genius thing anyone has ever come up with since paying for parking.
he only thinks this because he came up with it.
No, seriously. You never thought it's funny that the person who started restaurants is so smart that he said, I'm going to pay
I know
my
what you're gonna
workers
say.
by making other people pay as well as they pay for their food. I think that's genius. Am I the only one that thinks that's genius?
It is genius.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, sometimes
Do you
you're-
understand if you order a burger from Logan's, do y'all have burgers?
Of course we do. Fried cheeseburger.
They're really good.
They're good?
They
I think
are.
I might stop by today.
You
think you
not. You
should.
just said you worked at 4 to 10.
Yeah, I might get off 9:45. Might slide
And if you come at my job at 9:45, I guarantee you gonna get hip tossed.
Okay, I
We'll
don't
get you to
know
go.
what type of
Yeah.
hip talk. What is that? Never heard of that.
A hip toss?
Just go with it.
It must be some WWE move that you were practicing.
Why I gotta be WWE? Can't it just be a regular wrestling move?
But yeah, like I was saying, fried cheeseburger. I ordered that. It's $9.99, right?
Yes.
Oh, I was right.
How'd you know that?
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
a genius.
That's not that hard to guess. Don't give him credit for that.
Come on, give me credit. But
$9.99. That's a typical. Go ahead.
fried cheeseburger, right? I pay for the cheeseburger, and then I also pay her for bringing me the cheeseburger. That is genius. Like,
But
it's
only
funny
if I
me
bring it
how-
to you
how people-
nicely.
Yeah, how people say, yeah, you're low class if you don't tip. But I'm thinking like, I definitely pay for my food. Am I the only one? Like someone say something, please.
Well,
'cause
go
that's-
ahead and
that's
speak your
definitely
piece,
genius.
Emily, because you
Here's
are
my
a
thing.
you
That's
are a
genius
waitress.
to me.
I don't see why my tip should be anybody's business. I think I should be paid minimum wage regardless.
I
Not
think
waitress
so.
minimum wage, like minimum wage.
Yeah.
Why should I get less because I get tips? That's not fair.
I
Yeah.
think y'all should continue to get $7.25, $8.
Other
whatever.
jobs that get tipped don't make $2.15 an hour.
I'm a host, and I don't even get paid minimum wage.
Yeah, well that too. You don't have the opportunity to earn tips.
Yeah, it's exactly because I'm a guy, and they make me bust. So I'm basically a bus boy. They put the hashtag
It's true.
host. But in reality, all I do is bust every day, and then they put the little, the little cute. They put the cute little. They put the.
Take a time out.
They put the cute little host up there to get.
So you a host. That's what you do. So, Emily, I agree with you right now. Why? I think someone should take that to, like, the higher powers. Y'all definitely should get paid a whole lot more.
Right.
And then it would be less pressure on us to tip. I like tipping. I would definitely tip. Well, let me rephrase that. I don't like tipping.
I'm about to say, K, you a lie.
But
K the type of dude, he said he looked at the check and he passes out. I know that don't even sound like a guy that like to tip.
But, yeah, I'm not tipping on $188.67. I will not tip on that. Please.
How many burgers did you have?
That's what I said. I was telling them on the last show.
Go ahead and tell the story.
All right, so I'm at prom, right? This girl is like the apple of my eye. I really like this girl. Beautiful girl, always with me, right? She's beautiful, really beautiful.
How many times you gonna say that?
I miss her, man. I haven't talked to her in some years, you know. So we out to prom. Everything's going good. I'm telling the story. My friends are laughing. Everything's good, but like as the checks start hitting the table, you know, people stop laughing.
That's always how it
so
goes.
I'm like, yeah, what I'm saying is kind of funny. I wonder what's going on, right? So that's when you know when you get like a 65 on a test or something, and they come down, they put the test face down so nobody sees it.
Yeah.
So the guy, he put the check face down, right? So I'm like, okay, what's good? Like, why is it face down? So I turn it over, I look at it, and it says $188.67. I passed out, boom, hit the floor. I'm done, right? So now I wake up.
Right.
My friends are fanning me. They're like, oh, what happened? I'm like, yeah, I had a dream that my check was $188.67. So they handed me the check again, face down. It was real.
Well, how many people ate?
I mean, apparently Jesus ate there.
It was only
all
him.
12
It was only him
disciples.
as his date.
Shut up. How did you eat that much food? Where did you go?
He went to Kobe's.
I went to heaven, I think.
Yeah, he went to Kobe's. Have
You should have gone Applebee's.
No, let me tell you about. No, Kobe's is dope though. Cause isn't Kobe's the joint where they throw like shrimp in your mouth?
What?
Yeah, they throw.
Oh, like
shrimp
the
in-
hibachi places?
Yeah, like they cut the rice up and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and then they get some shrimp, and they be like, "Open
Yeah.
your mouth." And you be like, "What? Open your mouth." And then he said, "Bloop," right in your mouth, shrimp.
I love those places.
Oh yeah, that's inappropriate. But yeah, that's fine. But you know, regardless, we guys will be back. We got some music that we about to play. This is Point of View by Cannon.
Welcome back, everyone. The J and K Show. And I just got some very, very disturbing news. Just when Emily was going to be my new best friend.
I told you I was gonna get him to break up, y'all.
I was really getting close to her. She's pretty, you know. Obviously, I think I'm kind of pretty too. And then she says, Peyton Manning is better than Tom Brady.
He is.
I really think
Side
that.
note. Hey, you guys, this discussion here, let's give you a rundown. We're going to talk about right here. It's going to be a top 3 quarterbacks of all time. And the reason why is because these two are Pats fans. And I think it would be dope to talk about Tom Brady because Tom Brady's been on a tear this year. Let's be realistic. And has 4 rings, and you have to put him in the top 3, of course. But Kay thinks he's the greatest of all time when it comes to everything. He probably wants to sleep with him or something. I don't know. He's just always on him for
He's
no
a
apparent
good-looking
reason.
guy.
No, I didn't mean sleep with him like that. I'm talking like sleep with him, like be his cuddle buddy or something. But regardless, we would love to get your guys' intake from when we actually have this debate in like a couple seconds. So you can call in at 1-866-890-0909, and we'll put you on there, and you can have this debate with us. But I'm going to go ahead and let Kay go first, because I know he's like steaming from all this Tom Brady hate that we were just having over the break. But go ahead.
All right, guys. I'm going to put it to you like this. Peyton Manning is very overrated. I think Peyton Manning is a great quarterback, but he's exactly like LeBron James in a way. And everybody knows I hate LeBron James.
Hey, so do I.
Yeah, I hate
We're back
LeBron
together.
James. Okay, this is why I say that. You may say, oh, but Peyton Manning is better than Tom Brady. This is why I'm going to tell you why he's not. Peyton Manning has a tendency to perform well below the way he performed in the regular season.
I just said top 3, and he want to give me his whole synopsis.
I had to say
on
my
him.
piece because I like to make sense when I talk, so I want to throw out some facts so you guys can see where I'm coming from, so you know I'm not being opinionated.
But you are being opinionated.
I'm not. I'm throwing out facts.
All right, go ahead.
Now, as a great quarterback, I look at him just like I look at LeBron James as a great basketball player. Is LeBron James one of the best players to ever play in the NBA? Yes, no question about it. 6'8", 260. He can dunk. He can pass. He's great. Peyton Manning is just like LeBron James. Peyton Manning's postseason record is below 500.
So
his postseason record is below 500, and everybody who's ever followed Peyton Manning knows he usually gets the first round bye, and he usually has the best team during the regular season, along with Tom Brady. Right or wrong?
Wrong.
Right or wrong? Peyton Manning usually has the number 1 or number 2 seed, along with Tom Brady.
Of course.
Okay. Why all of a sudden are you losing, Peyton Manning? I'm going to tell you why. Is it the time you threw 3 picks to Ty Law against the Patriots and threw 4 picks in that game and was out there looking like John David Booty?
John David Booty.
Maybe. Is it when you threw 3 picks to Antonio Cromartie in one play? These are all playoff games. He's a choke artist. Is it the pick 6 you threw in the Super Bowl?
First of all, that was not his fault.
Okay, now people want
Whose
to say
fault
it's
was
not.
it?
He threw the ball and he
else
got
threw the
picked
ball?
and he took it to the crib.
I'm sorry. As I recall, that was the wrong route. That's what it was about.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey,
like I said.
okay, go ahead.
Okay, and this is another reason why I say Peyton Manning is not better than Tom Brady. Peyton Manning throws a lot of interceptions. People want to talk about Brett Favre throwing a lot of picks.
You about to say something blasphemous. Go ahead.
Brett Favre does throw a lot of picks, but Peyton Manning does as well.
No,
His rookie year, he threw, what, was it 28 or 26?
that was his first year.
Okay, like I said, was it 28 or 26? That's a lot of interceptions.
Tom Brady's first year, he won a Super Bowl.
I'm sorry.
It's like-
Tom Brady's first year really wasn't his first year. But go
It
ahead.
was.
Okay.
He jumped in and saved the day.
And so he threw a lot of picks. Then he threw 20 picks in another year. And then he threw 19 picks like 3 times. Peyton Manning throws a whole lot of interceptions, and he does it in the postseason, and it causes his team to lose. The pick 6, the 3 picks to Ty Law, the 3 picks to Antonio Cromartie. He doesn't perform well, and we saw, I almost forgot, against the Legion of Boom, Peyton Manning put up 1 touchdown, which was meaningless. A meaningless touchdown. And guess what? Tom Brady just played against that same Legion of Boom defense, and what did he do? 367 yards and 4 touchdowns. Oh my God.
My goodness.
En route to picking them apart and winning the Super Bowl. Peyton Manning is LeBron James. He should change his name to LeBron.
Okay, then who's Tom Brady? Because he's not Michael Jordan.
LeBron's
LeBron
2-4.
Manning?
Then who's Tom Brady? 'Cause he's not Michael
LeBron's
Jordan.
2-4 in the finals,
Peyton
which
Manning
is terrible, which I don't understand.
Peyton Manning's
It's
1
the
and 3.
same thing to me as Peyton Manning being below 500 in the playoffs, and then people want to call him the best quarterback ever. No way. So, yes, I do believe Tom Brady is the Michael Jordan of the NFL.
But he's not.
He has 4 Super Bowls. He has 2 MVPs, 3 Super Bowl MVPs, and like Michael Jordan, he's playing great well after the prime of his career. Tom Brady's 38 years old, everyone. Just let that sink in, and he's the best player in the NFL right now.
No, he is not. Stop.
How is he not the best player in the
He's
NFL
not.
right now?
Go ahead.
Who's
No,
better?
I'm gonna let
You can't tell me Aaron Rodgers is better. I'm really tired of people saying
He is.
Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback after he goes out, has one really good game where he throws 5 touchdowns, and then the next game he has 200 yards, 2 picks, and 2 touchdowns. I don't get it. I will never understand it. Aaron Rodgers is overrated. He's getting the LeBron pass now. He's the best player in the
You know what? Like I said, hurry up and get your 3 so we can get our
Is this
opinions.
all time 3?
Yes, it's all time. It's not right now.
All right, number 1, surprise, surprise, Tom Brady, of course. His resume speaks for itself. No need to go over that. Number 2, Joe Montana. Now, I had a big issue. I didn't know if I was going to put Montana over Brady, but the only reason I put Brady over Montana is because I feel like what Brady did was more impressive, playing in the era of free agency, losing all those great defensive players we had, losing Randy Moss, Wes Welker, all the players like that. I feel like that plays a part into Brady being the best, because I feel like Brady has shown he can work with great players and he can work with players who should be not in the NFL. And number 3,
You know you want to say it. Go ahead.
I'm going to make this a tie.
Oh, you're the fluke. And I know who's going to be, too.
It's going to be Peyton Manning.
And Dan Marino.
I have a lot of respect for Peyton Manning. He threw 55 touchdowns. That's amazing. But he's a choke artist.
We heard
He's
you. We
the
heard
rabbit.
you. Hey, like I said.
Anybody ever seen 8 Mile? Remember the first scene
you
when
have been
B-Rap
talking
was supposed
for
to rap
8 minutes now,
when
K.
he's supposed to rap and he didn't? Yeah, that's who Peyton Manning is. But I'm going to tie him with Dan Marino. Now, me and Josh are going to have a segment later on in this show about hilarious stat lines.
Oh my gosh, K, I do not.
Dan Marino, his second year in the NFL, threw for 5,000 yards and 48 touchdowns. Are you kidding me? His second year in the league? That's the craziest quarterback stat I've ever heard in my life. Dan Marino is tied for number 3.
We're gonna talk
but
about
the only
crazy stat
reason
line.
he's not number 1 is because, just like Peyton Manning, he's a choke artist.
All right, Emily, that was dope. I mean, he pretty much took up the whole segment, but you know what? Hey, what's
Pretty
your
much
opinion?
Took my same 3.
Took your second.
Just mine are in a different order.
Go ahead, put it in.
Because I'm still not convinced. I still think Peyton Manning's the best.
Whoop, whoop.
I know. I don't know why. It's in my heart.
So who's your top 3 then?
Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Joe Montana. And maybe Mark Sanchez 4th.
But
The worst quarterbacks
I know.
all time.
He's my favorite quarterback.
But let me give you my top 3. One, I'm gonna be honest with you. All right, Joe Montana. That's the
I
best
was about to
quarterback
say,
of all
there's
time.
no way Peyton's the best ever.
All right, and then I'm gonna go against your little whole Tom Brady is Michael Jordan. Let's be realistic here. Michael Jordan is not gonna lose to no bum quarterback in the Super Bowl or the championship. Now, if Tom Brady's so great, why is your kryptonite Eli Manning, brother? How you lose twice? You had a dream team. You had Randy Moss. You had Wes Welker.
We talking about Tom
On
Brady
the
losing
same
twice when Peyton
offense.
Manning has 1 Super Bowl.
Okay, yes, we are because he lost
let
to
me know
Eli.
when you're done,
He
bro.
lost to Peyton's little brother Eli.
Josh,
And like I said before,
are you forgetting 2 major incidents?
You always use team stats. You never, ever use individual stats. Why? Because there's no comparison. There's no comparison to Peyton's stats to Tom Brady's stats.
Yes, it is. Tom Brady puts up the same numbers that Peyton puts up without picks.
It's time for me to talk. Anyways, put it like this.
Are you serious?
When Tom Brady's career is over, guess who records he won't break? Peyton Manning's. Why? Because Peyton Manning is the best regular season quarterback in the NFL.
Keyword.
Yeah, regular season. That's why he's not my number 1, because he isn't as great postseason.
Do you know how good Tom Brady is in the postseason? He's 17-6, bro.
Goodness, it sounds good. But anyways, like
It's the fact, though.
that's a team record. I'm talking about individual stats. All right, Tom Brady had 50 touchdowns. What happened? This dude got 55.
Now,
50.
Emily, you're a Patriots fan.
Touchdowns.
How
bruh.
many times was Matt Castle playing in those games because we were beating teams by 30?
You acting like the
People were
Broncos
trying
didn't
to
do the
trade
same.
for Matt Castle based off him coming in the third quarter because we were beating the team so bad.
Hey, let me also ask you guys a question. What happened when Tom Brady got out with the ACL injury? Matt Castle came in. What happened with the Patriots?
10-5 with
And
Matt
we-
Castle.
11-5.
No, we were
10-5.
With
10-5.
him.
Yeah.
And we didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah, you didn't make
and
the playoffs,
then Matt
but you
Castle went
still
on
won
to go
10
to another
games.
Pro Bowl
What
after that
happened?
with the
I like how
Chiefs.
you still talking over me, Kay. It's my turn. Like I said, but
You
I
asked
like
a question.
No, I was asking you.
Sorry.
You saw me point at
I
you?
did.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, like I was saying, if I was rudely interrupted by Emily, who's clearly against me right now for
My
some
bad.
odd
I
reason.
told you, bro. She likes me better.
I see, which is a shame because she known me for like a year now. But regardless, you see Peyton Manning, it's just stat line. He's just better.
Bro, I'm gonna explain to you why. It's a classic. I always use basketball because basketball and football are my 2 favorite sports. It's just like this, bro. If you playing basketball and you average 39 points, and another dude averages 35 points, but the dude who averages 35 is shooting 57% from the field, and you're shooting 41%
Why are we talking
from the
basketball?
field. Because Peyton Manning puts up better stats, but throws way more picks. Way more
You
picks.
said Peyton Manning does not. Well, I mean,
He throws way more picks than Tom Brady. Picks are. You know how big a pick is in an NFL game? That's huge.
But not when it's Peyton Manning.
Did you see what Kirk Cousins just did?
Oh, you talking about Paul
That
Crew?
was a pick.
Talking about Paul Crew?
Peyton Manning did that in the Super Bowl, bro. And he's supposed to be the best quarterback ever.
Hold on. Are we really talking about Tom Brady don't throw picks? Mister, I was at the 1 yard line. And
Tom
then I
Brady
threw a
does
pick.
not throw picks like that, bro. We can pull out the stats if you wanted. If you
First
want
of
to
all,
do that,
first
we
of
can
all,
pull out
the
stats.
game versus the Giants, he threw 2 picks. Shut up. But regardless, like I said, Tom Brady is. You acting like Tom Brady is just straight greatness. He has his flaws too, bro.
Yeah, everyone has their flaws, bro.
Anyways, I'm gonna go back to my three. Like I said, number one is Joe Montana. I kind of sometimes think it's fluky because he did have Jerry Rice, and when you have Jerry Rice on your team, it kind of makes everything in life easier. But
every great quarterback has had great receivers.
Who was Dan Marino's receivers? There you go.
Anyway, what's his name?
Yeah,
Mark Clayton.
Yeah, so that sounds good.
There you go.
All right. Regardless, number two, I'm gonna go Tom Brady. And yeah, I know I did all that debating with you. Yeah, I still think it's better.
Thank you.
Tom Brady. I mean, hey, at the end of the day, I gotta be realistic about it. The whole stat line that what Tom Brady's doing right now, and the fact that he's doing it at the age of 38, and Peyton Manning's 39. Sometimes I want to blame the neck injury, but it's just like, man, Tom Brady just seems like he's 25 out there, and I don't think has he threw a pick yet?
No.
He hasn't even thrown a pick yet.
And how many has Peyton thrown? 7 already to 6 touchdowns.
Hold on, we're not talking about.
Which further explains my point, but continue.
No, yeah, but you're the same person say Andrew Luck is elite, but he has like 10 picks and he only played 2 games.
He is elite, but
he is not elite. So.
I don't know where the Monstars, when they stole his powers, but he is elite.
He is not elite, man. But that's and my number 3 is of course Peyton Manning. I don't think Peyton Manning and Dan Marino should be honestly discussed. I feel like Peyton Manning is better. Like I know the stat.
Quick question. I feel like y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like your era has a whole lot to do with like your success. Like it's a lot of quarterbacks now who like if you look 10 years from now, their stats are gonna be up there like in the top 30, but they're not really good quarterbacks. What Dan Marino was able to do in his era, to me, him and Dan Fouts, what they were able to do is way more impressive than what a lot of quarterbacks are doing now.
Son, at the end of the day, I can't get over 55 touchdowns, bro. Like, do you not understand it's hard to get in Madden? 55 touchdowns is ridiculous. I don't care what era it is.
Brady had like 48 with like 4 games left. But we were like running the ball.
Come on, bro.
We were running the ball,
bro. Yeah, you was running the ball. That's why you threw 2 bombs to Randy Moss versus the Giants week 17. Like, shut up.
Oh, first of all, that one of those bombs was one of the best passes you ever seen. Let's be real. The one to win the game, that was one of the best passes you ever saw.
No.
Okay.
No, it was a fly route. Congratulations.
And was it perfect?
Son, how many Randy Moss perfect bombs have you seen?
Not that
Plenty.
many.
Son, you're lying. You're lying. And you want to know why? Because Randy Moss makes him look perfect because he runs out and get it. All you got to do is throw as far as you can. Randy Moss runs a full 2. He's just going to go and get it. But anyways, like I was saying, we'll be back after you listen to Soul on Fire by Third Day.
Is that good? It's 90.9 The Light. Keep listening because we're really good.
That last topic, really just made me reminisce on some things.
This topic made us think like, hey, you know what? Since we're gonna do like the top 3 of all time, we should probably do like the top 3 in the league right now because there's some awful quarterbacks in the league. Like, you know, it's weird, man, because it's like a lot of people are getting first round quarterbacks and stuff like that, but there's still a lot of bad quarterbacks in the league.
And I'm gonna set it off because I really hate bad players. Right now, I hate to do it.
He acting like Skip Bayless. Like, hey, y'all know Skip Bayless feel like he about to say something real impertinent. He'd be like, you know, guys, this is how I feel about LeBron James. Like,
and then he's gonna say something that's completely false.
Yeah, exactly. Like he about to be real fraudulent.
All right, worst quarterback in the league. This is not even close, I don't think. Brandon Whedon.
Well, hold on. No. He got benched. He's no longer.
But he's still in the league right now. Brandon Whedon is the worst quarterback I've seen in the last 15 years. It's not even close. And I vouch for him.
No.
Besides Jimmy Clausen. Besides Jimmy
Clausen.
Jimmy Clausen
is the worst quarterback I've ever seen in my whole. I'm a Panthers fan, you guys. I love the Carolina Panthers. When I say I've never been uninterested to watch my team play until he started playing quarterback, I couldn't even watch the games. I think the year he started for us, he went for, I think it was 0 touchdowns, 8 picks.
Wow.
And yards per catch was 4 yards.
Wow, so he's a running back.
Hey, he's our quarterback, you guys.
A solid running back, not even a great one. But this is a stat line that I heard about Jimmy Clausen. Oh my gosh. This man had 13 starts at one point. I don't know if it's changed yet this year. 13 starts and then throw for 200 yards and not any of the starts? 200 yards is not 300, everybody. It's 200.
I was surprised he even got 200.
No, he didn't.
Oh, I'm about to say that's impressive.
He never got 200.
I would say he has there's this thing that they give like people that don't have an arm. They call it a noodle arm. He's like the king of noodle arms, and that basically means you can't throw past 5 yards. Like he cannot throw past 5 yards. He's probably the worst quarterback that started this year. But we have to also talk about your squad. Dun dun dun.
You already know where I was going.
Kurt.
Unfortunately,
Paul Crew Cousins.
Unfortunately, he can't be number one.
Hey,
I really wanted to make him the worst quarterback in the league because I've seen him just throw the dumbest passes I've ever seen in my life.
Why you sounding like that? Like
because
there's a lot of passion behind that.
You gotta understand the city of the Washington. We haven't seen a good quarterback in so long, and when RG3 came, it just
Well, you
touched
see them
me,
when they come to play against you.
Yeah.
Right?
Now that's a great point. RG3,
They're playing the Patriots this year. They'll see one then.
See, Emily, she's spoiled because like her whole life.
I'm very spoiled.
She has to deal with one of the goats, so she has nothing. Like I think, have y'all ever had a losing season in the 2000s? I think 2000 was probably their only losing season.
We went 7-9 the year after we won the Super Bowl. I think.
No,
because they won those 2 years in a row, didn't
yeah,
they?
but the year after we won the Super Bowl,
I don't think he went 7.
and then we won 2 in a row.
The fact that we have to like debate whether he even had a losing season is the problem. So you're spoiled. So you don't even.
I've seen them lose 3 Super Bowls. I watched them lose 3.
You seen him lose? Oh, you talking about the Rams? Or it wasn't the Rams.
No, Packers.
Oh,
That was a long time ago.
Brett Favre. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, I love Brett Favre.
Brett Favre
Whatever.
is great.
I love Brett
He's
Favre.
great.
How is he great? Oh, you know what? Shut up, kid.
Peyton Manning is great. I put him in the top 3 quarterbacks of all time.
You did not put.
Yes, I did. He was my 3rd quarterback.
Who?
Peyton Manning.
Oh, Peyton. I thought you said Brett Favre.
No.
I'm tripping.
Okay, yeah. So, Kirk Cousins, I'm sorry, but I think he's trying to be a sensei. I think he's blindfolding himself when he's playing quarterback, and he's just throwing the ball to the other team. Crazy stat line of the day. I gave y'all one about Jimmy Clausen. Who's universally known as like the worst quarterback of all time? I think we all agree that that's Jamarcus Russell, right?
It's either Ryan Leaf or Jamarcus Russell.
Okay. Let me tell you guys this. A few weeks ago, Kirk Cousins had the same amount of career interceptions as Jamarcus Russell with 64 less pass attempts. Kirk Cousins
He's terrible.
threw the same amount of picks as RG3 and 500 less pass attempts. What I'm trying to get y'all to understand is if Kirk Cousins continues to start in this league, he will go down as the worst quarterback of all time next to Ryan Leaf.
But the funny thing is, though, that you got Redskins fans that actually have faith in him.
What's killing me is
kinda
RG3
sweet.
set the league on fire
Aw.
his rookie year. He hasn't been healthy. He's finally healthy, and we have a good defense. And you're putting in a quarterback who's giving the ball to the other team.
He really is, though. He's shaving points, y'all. That's
He
why.
threw a pick 6 in overtime, ill-advised. He just said, you know what? I think we might win this game. I'm just going to lose it, and threw the ball. Terrible pass. I just can't touch on it enough. He looks like a little kid. He looks scared back there. His poise is terrible. He's an awful quarterback. He needs to be benched. Even if you're not going to put my man RG3 in, put in Colt McCoy. He's a proven quarterback.
He ain't proven. He's proven to get hurt. But
Colt McCoy?
Yeah.
Colt McCoy is a solid
If
quarterback.
anyone's proven to get hurt, it's RG3.
Yeah, it's RG3.
That
He's
is
just going to
very
step on the
accurate, too.
field and his leg will collapse.
Yeah, his legs are like made of
The game
noodle
didn't
or
even
something.
start.
Well, honestly, that's his fault. Like, and that's like,
No,
was it
that's
Shanahan?
definitely Shanahan's
Yeah, that's
fault.
Shanahan's too. Both their fault.
Shanahan
He
let
coulda
the
hit a
man
J-
play with a torn
No,
ACL.
hey, look, what happened when Jay Cutler sprained his knee? He sat his butt down and he was like, I ain't playing. So RG3 could have did that same exact thing. They had this is how bad the Redskins organization is. I don't know if you know this, Emily, but they had RG3 on scout team safety. They had him playing safety
with Kirk Cousins at the helm. But
Just like to switch it up.
anyway,
You weren't
and
expecting this.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's try this way.
The third worst quarterback. I'm sorry, I gotta go there. Jameis Winston. is terrible.
He really is, though. I'm not even gonna lie.
I don't know what people thought. I was watching something, and they were saying Jameis Winston is definitely the best quarterback in the draft. I'm going to break down to you why that made no sense. Jameis Winston is not athletic. Marcus Mariota
I was going to
is
say.
very athletic. Number two, Jameis Winston is a terrible decision maker.
He makes the dumbest decisions.
Marcus Mariota is a great decision maker. Did he only throw two peaks?
I got to cut you off because, first of all, he is not the best decision maker.
I'm talking about in college.
You know how easy it is to throw to a person that's open 10 feet?
In college, I'm saying.
That's not hard.
I'm basing it off college.
Yeah,
bro.
I know, but I'm saying that offense is built for it to be easy to make decisions. It's not built to make hard decisions.
Threw way more picks in that offense.
First of all, that offense is not designed for him because he's slow.
Jameis Winston threw 18 picks in college, and y'all think he's going to come to the NFL and not throw 36? This is NFL quarters. Let's be real. Jameis Winston has the slowest release I've seen since Tim Tebow. Basically, corners are already picking the ball.
Emily loves Tim Tebow, so don't talk about Tim.
No, Tim Tebow should definitely be in the NFL right now.
He should be starting for the Eagles right now.
Yeah,
I don't know why you keep Sam Bradford
over.
Sam Bradford. He's my number one worst right now. He's awful.
He just missed. If Jameis Winston wasn't so terrible, Sam Bradford would be there. But I'm going to let Sam Bradford, I'm going to let him pass this time.
Yeah, just because they had a good game. Just because he had a good game, I'm going to leave that alone.
He didn't have a good game.
Well, he didn't. When I think about it, it was 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. You're right. He didn't have a good game, and they still blew him out. I don't understand why they even cut him to begin with. You going to keep him for Mark Sanchez butt fumble?
That's the worst play of all time.
Oh, without a doubt. I think that's bar none.
He fumbled off someone's butt.
Oh, yeah, that was the Patriots.
That's the worst play. Did you see the Brandon Whedon interception, though? Yeah. He threw a shovel pass 85 feet in the air and it got intercepted. Why did you do that? It was ill-advised. The game was on the line. I couldn't believe he did it. Emily, we want to know your 3 worst quarterbacks in the NFL right now.
Sam Bradford is first.
I
don't even have to think about it.
There.
I'm super salty about it. I just no. Hey, why do you keep Mark Sanchez?
When they cut him, I remember she was in the we was at Logan's and she was like, I hope they lose every single game. I hate them.
I do.
I can't wait.
I do.
I was like,
I'm pretty sure I cried. When the Patriots drafted him or picked him up, I did cry. Like, oh my God, we got him. We got him. I bought his jersey.
To ride the pine. Like everybody knew that wasn't gonna work.
We would have had him.
I don't see why anybody tries to use him if the Patriots can't use him anyway.
I don't know why.
If Bill Belichick can't do something with him, then
hold on, that's a lie because Bill Belichick has a lot of failed experiments.
He's not that good of a coach.
Yeah, I was gonna say he hates Bill Belichick. I don't know why. I think he's one of the best of all time, and he's one of the cheaters of all time too. But hey, you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I think he's a good coach. Don't get me wrong. He's a great defensive mind. I just think a lot of his mistakes get overlooked because we have Tom Brady.
I can agree with that. I think everybody can agree with that.
It's just like the Greg Popovich is the best coach in the NBA.
There you go with basketball again. That's San Antonio Spurs, everyone.
Greg Popovich is a great coach, but I feel like people give him credit for like players taking minimum deals and everything to stay with them. But I think that's because Tim Duncan is only getting paid $10 million for 2 years. No, 2 years, $10 million.
Only.
Did you see the contracts people were signing this year?
Yeah.
Anthony Davis got $142 million.
Well, he's also 22 or something like that.
But I'm saying $10 million, bro. If Tim Duncan has been doing this the last 5 years. If Tim Duncan doesn't take less money, these players, there's no room for that. That's what I'm saying.
Of course.
What a good guy.
Yeah, but anyway, so go ahead back to your top 3. You said Sam Bradford's number 1.
Yeah, he might be 1, 2, and 3.
I mean, hey, that's what you want. I mean,
Kirk Cousins, he's awful.
If we're going on, hey, look, is this going to be based off just this year? Can we do just this year? Because if so, Andrew Luck is my number 1.
Just this year.
Andrew Luck is the worst quarterback in the league right now. If we're going off of just this year, if he was still playing right now, I'm pretty sure they'd be last in their division. Because you want to talk about point shavers and bad decision making. First of all, let me get into a rant since you always get in rants, K. How is this guy supposed to be top 5? Mind you, everyone says people say he's top 5. People say he's elite because that's what elite means. Didn't you say he was elite? Didn't you say he was elite?
Yeah, I didn't say he was top 5.
Elite is top 5.
Let's be real.
People want to give him top 5, top 10 praises, but this dude got more turnovers than Jay Cutler. And Jay Cutler I think he had him over by 4. Jay Cutler had 24, and Andrew Luck has 28 since last year. but everybody wants to call him elite. What is elite about this dude? Because of his name? Because he was the best coming out? No.
He's pretty funny on those DirecTV commercials.
I'm pretty
Does
sure.
that count?
Yeah, but if you want to give him that. But there's nothing elite about this dude yet. He's a pretty decent player. But as of right now, he leads the league in picks, and he missed 2 games. How can that be swept, Kay?
No, you're right. If we're basing it off this year, honestly, you can put Peyton Manning in there.
Hey, look, I was about to put number 2. Peyton Manning.
6 touchdowns, 7 picks. That's not impressive at all.
I'm about to say, and 2 interceptions just last game. This dude's just looking
with no touchdowns. Wow.
This is the first time I've ever in my life seen Peyton Manning defense carry him. Like it's gonna have to be this way the whole season because
that
clearly
defense is crazy.
Yeah, that defense is nasty. And it's like if this was the Peyton Manning of old, they probably would run the table and they would definitely give the Patriots some go. But they're not gonna beat the Patriots just for the fact that they don't have an offense good enough, and their run game isn't good either. Their run game is horrible. So I'll also give them a little pass on that. 3 is Jimmy Clausen. I mean, he only played like I think 2 games, but you still got to be up there because you just god awful, bruh. Like when I say I don't know why they pay you, you like the Trent Richardson of quarterbacks.
Whoa,
the Trent Richardson of quarterbacks.
Well, it's always one guy that takes it too far.
That's not taking it too far.
Trent Richardson is the worst. I'm gonna go out on the limb here. Trent Richardson is the worst player to ever put on NFL pads.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Did you see the play where the hole was wide open?
Yeah, and he went the opposite direction.
What is he looking at, bro? Does he have a Slick Rick eye patch on?
For those who don't know, Slick Rick is a rapper. He's a British rapper that has an eye patch. He only sees out of one side.
Trent Richardson is the worst player to ever play football.
All right.
Wow.
Well, hey, you guys. All right, we're going to switch it up next segment. We're going to talk a little bit about relationships with Emily. She is single and ready to mingle.
She's not single.
Yes, she is single. Oh, what, you supposedly took her?
Yeah, we're together.
Shut
now.
up.
Sorry.
Well, like I said, she's single and ready to mingle. So we're going to have a little bit of fun with that. But first is Say I Won't, Lecrae.
And welcome back to the J&K Show, everyone.
Stop sounding so pleasant. Like, make this joint sound hard. Be like, man, welcome to the J&K Show.
And then everybody's going to log off.
Well, we're back with the beautiful Emilye Bell. Now, Emily.
Yes, sir.
This is your segment, all right? This is going to be all about you and your opinion. I know you're an opinionated human being, so.
No facts, straight opinions.
Yeah, just tell us how you feel,
good at
man.
that.
And don't you, hey, look, don't be PC. We ain't about that PC life.
Great.
All right, cool.
You're going to regret saying that.
Even though we're together right now, even though like you're my girlfriend now, we're going to speak as if you were single because that's what you were before you got on the air. So
yeah,
that's what we're
an
going
hour
to talk
ago.
about. Yeah.
Hey, you guys, I just want you to know that every single female we bring up here, he's going to do this with.
No, only Emily. Like I really like Emily.
Well, that's good to know. All right, regardless. So, you are single.
I am.
All right. Yeah, see, she already did not claim you.
Metaphorically.
Yeah.
I just
How do you feel about the whole talking phase? We talked about this last episode, and you know my boy K hates it so much. He's like a passionate hater about the talking phase.
I mean, you got to get to know somebody.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't like the idea of you're talking to me and you're also talking to 5 other people. I don't like that. I think if you're going to talk to somebody, it's one person that you're talking to.
Exactly.
Of course, but you got to let it be known because you got people out here that just be out.
I don't like the idea of somebody like I meet them and 3 days later they're like, "Hey, let's date." I don't like that because you don't know me. And you don't know that you want to date me.
How long is it really before you actually be like, I know this person?
Depends on the person.
Because, I mean, I've heard people sit there and be like, oh, I don't even know you. And I'm just like, son, you know me for 3 months now. How the heck you don't know me?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And I've had people tell me that I've known for 4 years. That I hang out with all the time. See, you don't even know me. I'm like, oh, really? So who do I know?
He said, I'm like, honestly, like, if you see me every single day and, like, you see me deal with situations, you see how my personality is, I'm pretty sure you know me. Like, I'm a pretty straightforward person. I'm not going to sit here and just, become a new dude the next week and you know me for, like, months now. Like, that's just kind of weird. Like, I feel like within a month's time, 2 months, you could probably be like, okay, I'm starting to understand. I can understand this person. I know him at least a little bit. Of course, you don't.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I know his favorite color, his shoe size, his ring size, blah, blah, blah. Of course, that's creepy.
Ring size.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Hey, you know how some people out here in these ring... Are you one of those ring by spring girls?
No.
You must.
Obviously not. I went here twice. I'm going to have to get a doctorate now.
I feel you.
I don't think there's anything wrong with a talking phase, just to decide if you want to date somebody. I mean, I'm not thinking like I date someone, I'm going to marry them, but I'm not going to waste my time either. I'm not going to date somebody that I couldn't potentially see, maybe a long time from now.
Yeah.
But you got to talk to them first.
Do you believe that there's like a certain like amount of time you should get to know a person before you pop the question?
I mean, everybody's different, but I think at least a year.
Like a year of dating, like actually couple, like including talking, like with the title and everything.
I think that you need to see somebody through a lot of seasons of life first. I don't know if it's a specific amount of time, but you have to see them. Maybe see them in school, see them how they handle bad things.
You know what? I'm glad you mentioned that because I feel like girls like test guys purposely to get them mad, just see how they react to it, and they'll just light a fire in them. Just be like, "Why you liking that girl Instagram pic?" And you really don't even. They probably didn't even know he liked the girl pic, but out of conscience, he's like, "Oh, I didn't think it was a big deal." And then next thing you know, y'all getting in a big argument, and then she out there saying, "Oh, that's how he handles arguments. Okay, I can deal with that." Like, just to make sure he not Ray Rice.
Who are these girls that you know? Who does that?
A lot of girls.
I'm about to say, actually,
I'm going to put it to you like, this is my problem, right? You know how people say, I got into this relationship prematurely? Mm-hmm. My thing is the opposite of that. Like, I feel like a lot of girls and guys get into situations where they just get stuck. Like, that's been my problem for years. I'm really nonchalant. Not on purpose, but I just feel like a lot of people are like kind of silicone stunners. If you guys don't know what that means, that's my cool word for fake.
I'm about to say it's kind of. I'm pretty
silicone
sure silicone
stunners is like being fake.
Yeah.
So I'm not really like. I'm not the type of person that has to talk to you all the time, and I'm not the type of person that always has to be up under you because I have a lot of things to do. I work. I have friends.
I'm
like
the same way.
Watching sports and stuff. So you know what I'm saying. We can come together, but you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna be. Come on, what are you doing? Where you at? Where you at? I want to see you. Come on. Where you at? Where you at? I'm not that kind of guy. So a lot of times I get stuck, and they're like, "Oh, well, you didn't do this and you did that." I just think it's because you get stuck in that talking phase, and when you get to the point where you're not official, but you're doing everything a boyfriend and girlfriend would, then it's hard to get out of that stage.
Yeah.
That's why I hate it.
I don't see how it's hard to get out of that phase. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, all right, we actually are together now. Like,
at some point, something has to be done about it.
Yeah.
You talk, either you're going to date or you're not, and then stop talking.
Yeah, either like it just fall off or you sit there and take that next step. I don't feel like it's like, it should never get to, if you've been talking for 2 years, leave.
Yeah, that's
Why
ridiculous.
you been there for that long? If you've been talking for a year, leave. Like, seriously, it shouldn't take you that long. And honestly, if it's like you gotten that comfortable and you're doing all the boyfriend-girlfriend stuff, but you don't have a title, I feel like you're just being a little ridiculous.
It's not even that you're doing it on purpose. It's like it just happens. It's like you already treating the girl like your girlfriend. She's already treating you like
then that's
boyfriend.
your girlfriend. Then what's the difference?
Then after a while, you just forget to talk about it, and then it's like,
wait, how do you forget to talk about it? That doesn't even make sense. And then it's like, if you're gonna act like it, okay, then you're together.
That's my thing. Yeah, I've been in situations where I would go out on all these dates with a girl and everything, but we just wasn't together. I really don't. I don't get it.
That doesn't make no sense.
Yeah, like that's what turned me off from the talking stage. Like, we talk on the phone every night. We go out to eat twice a week. We go to the movies every week. We're always together, but you say.
I think that's like that close to being friend zone, my brother. He's just somebody to talk to.
No.
Were you paying for all the dates?
No.
Hey, Emily has a good, funny story where she had to pay for a date.
Whoa.
I
gotta hear this.
It was first date too.
I paid for my half of it.
Oh,
all I did was, okay, we argue about this at work all the time.
Yes, we do.
If I go out with somebody and they ask
you. They
ask me, and then the server comes over and they're like, how'd you like the checks? I always offer to pay my part of it because I think that's polite. And I don't want to sit there and be like, oh, you're paying for my food.
But
I don't want to be rude. And I don't expect to pay for it, but I offer it and I'm willing to pay for it.
I tell her, I think
it's context.
I feel like you don't have to do that. I tell her, I'm like, if I asked you out and I was like, hey, I want to take you out to dinner, what makes you think that you're going to have to even think about paying? That doesn't make sense.
No, I feel it.
Not everybody's a gentleman like you are.
So that doesn't make sense. So I'm gonna ask you out, but I'm like, hey, we're going Dutch. Like what? Why?
I feel her. This is why I feel her. Number
He had a
one.
burp, everyone.
Oh, thanks, man.
Hey, Miss Pam.
Okay, that was very ghetto, but that's why I feel Emily on this. Number one, you don't want the dude thinking, and she just thought I was going to pay for the food. That's what you don't want. You don't want that.
But you asked her out.
I think it's all in context, bro. Like, I mean, girls have asked me out, and they, you know what I'm saying, wanted me to pay for them.
That one, but did they let you know that
like,
beforehand?
Call me like, hey, you want to go to such and such, da 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 da. And then the check come, and they like,
If
oh,
I
you paying
ask
for me,
somebody
right?
to
You
go
got some fluke
somewhere,
friends.
I don't expect them to pay
But
for
the thing
me.
is,
Yeah.
I don't have
I'll
a
let
pro-
them do it,
I don't
but I
have
don't
a-
expect
I don't
it.
have a problem with that though, because I feel like I'm a man. I feel like the man is supposed to provide. The man is supposed to pay. That's just how I feel. So if a girl asks me to go somewhere with her, I'll assume that I'm paying. You feel me? Or I'll tell her straight up, no, I'm not going because I'm not about to pay because I got such
Yeah.
and such bill due, da da da. But yeah, that's my take on it. Because I was in a situation. I was just telling them last episode. I went out with a girl. I really wanted this girl too. I was wanting her for like a year, and she just started coming around. I was like, oh, this is lovely. Got her out. We went out to eat, and then the check came, and she paid for me. I felt feminine. I was like, well, I don't really know how to talk to her now. Like, she just took the check and gave it to the lady so quick. By the time I was like, no.
I think that's cool though.
It is cool. I told
would
you
do
need to
that.
wife her.
I would do that.
See, Emily, I don't know if you got how many brothers you got, Emily?
One
Is he older?
younger.
Okay, never mind then.
That's why she would do that. She has a younger brother. She has to take care of her younger brother. She thinks like that. Maybe.
I don't think that has to do with it.
I don't know. I'm always gonna offer to pay for my half,
No, she paid
and
for
if
me.
especially if it's someone I've been talking to for a while, I will definitely try to pay
She
because
paid
I
for
don't
my
feel
food
like it's
too,
fair
though.
for one
Said
person
pay
to
for
pay
your
all the time.
food. Was it a cougar?
Nah,
She wasn't a cougar.
she was younger than me. I was like, what? I was so shocked. I was like,
She must have been ugly.
no, she was beautiful.
There's no
bro.
way she was beautiful and
Maybe
paid for you.
she did that so you'd take her out again to pay her back.
No, that ain't right.
That's cool with me because I would have paid the first time. I was ready
She's
to
been
pay.
thinking
them.
about this. It was a plan.
Me. Nah, because I'm gonna get comfortable and I'm gonna be like, nah, you faking me out
Nah, I
again.
can't have somebody paying for me because then 2 months later you
Hey,
gonna
I'ma
be,
give me a
I've
su-
been
I'ma
paying
give-
for your food
I'ma give
for
me a
3
sugar
months and
mama.
this how you treat me? Oh no, not
Maybe
getting
that was
me
the
like
plan.
that.
You
No
can still,
man,
hey, it doesn't matter. She could pay for 1 meal and you'll still get that.
that's true.
It doesn't matter. Remember, I paid for your food on Tuesday. When? 2014. Why are we even talking about this right, now?
It's 2038.
Why are we discussing something that happened 20 years ago? Like,
Right.
it don't matter. It happened, and you ain't say nothing. Like, yeah, that's the kind of girls we deal with, Emily.
Right. So Emily, paint me a picture on.
Yeah.
Obviously, once again, take me out of the equation.
Right.
What would be your perfect first date?
Applebee's.
Yeah. Yeah. Full every course there. Appetizers, the whole meal, dessert.
Don't roll your
Um,
eyes. That's rude.
I like going to like a sporting event as a first date
She's a sports head,
because-
everyone.
because I have a reason
really
for it.
might
I have a
like
reason
this
for it.
girl.
It's like doing dinner and a movie, but all at once and without the bad parts. Because
that
you
was
go
genius.
there, there's food. It's not expensive, depending on where you go. You can watch something, but you can still talk. And if it gets weird and there's nothing to talk about, you just pretend you're really into the game.
I really
There's a
like
way
Emily.
out.
I told you, son. I
really like her.
I'll be at work. I'll be like, how are you single? You must be crazy. Like, there must be
I
something.
really think I see a future with us.
So I don't know, something like so what rate your level of crazy, Emily?
I'm not.
That's
I don't think.
I mean,
she's
I know
crazy,
that
bro.
crazy
I
girls
think-
say that they're not.
yes, I would say.
I'm too lazy.
Yeah, that's the
be
thing.
crazy.
That's the
That's
thing.
I
the
don't-
best excuse I've ever heard.
I don't have the energy for that.
She's like, I'm too lazy to be
you
crazy.
do whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, that's my problem. Like, I'll have girls like, oh, where you going this weekend? I'm like,
why you sound like Michael Jackson?
I'll probably. I'll be like, I'll probably do this, and they're like, but how could you do that? Like, you're supposed to spend time with me. Like, I planned out my whole weekend to be with you. I'm like, do you understand that I don't? Number one, I don't care.
What?
Number two, I'm not gonna like. I don't think you get it. Like, I don't plan my day around you. If that makes sense.
See, that's why you never been in love. You a mean human being.
I'm not mean, bro. It's just like I'm not clingy. I've never
There's a
been
difference between being clingy.
I've never been clingy.
There's a difference between being clingy and being
I think that's clingy though.
No,
I plan my whole weekend around you. That's clingy.
All right, that's weird. Nah, I ain't say the whole
if you
weekend.
If you wanna see me, oh yeah, I wanna see you this weekend. That's cool. I can't believe you're gonna go to Buffalo Wild Wings when I plan my whole weekend around not spending every minute of the day together. No, I will never.
I mean, if you already had plans, like I've had situations where we had a plan and then you're just like, oh, I'm going to go and do this thing.
Yeah,
but
I don't
you
do
told
that.
me.
Yeah.
And I
I've
took
had
the
that
day off
too.
of work. So
yeah, I don't
like
play
that
with people's
would
money.
make me mad. But you can't just plan something in your head and expect somebody to
Yeah,
know what you planned in your head.
They were planning
That's
their
not
head.
fair.
I'm doing this. No, they would be like, we're doing this. And then I'll find out. I won't even find out from them. I'll be talking to one of their friends. Yeah, so what time are you going to dinner with such and such? I'm like, I was unaware of such things.
I'm like, I didn't even know that was going down.
And they like, oh, that's what she told me. Oh, yeah, I just assumed because you got off at 8 that we were doing this. Well, guess what? You assumed wrong. That's just my thing. Like, it's not that I'm lazy. I'm just not clingy.
Lazy.
So I need someone clingy, because if you're not clingy, then we might go days without seeing each other.
So
Wouldn't that work for you though?
Yeah, it would work.
See, maybe the right person for you is somebody that's like you, like nonchalant.
yeah, but
They're just
honestly,
like-
But then,
but then
where would
the
the
thing
medium
about
be?
that, yeah, but the thing about that is you're gonna end up finding somebody that's like that, but also like will find other dudes that's probably play you. Like honestly, like you can be like, hey, you don't. All right, cool, I got another. Cause matter of fact, Kay is king at this because he actually had like a whole story about it, how like females got so many side dudes and they got capable side dudes. He was just like the fact that you can. Matter of fact, you can go ahead and tell him a story about the fact he was like you can call 6 other dudes and it'll work.
It's crazy. Like, I have a lot of females that are really, really close to me, and it's really crazy how they have so many dudes lined up. It's like, girls' famous line is, oh, when I'm talking to somebody, I don't talk to nobody else. But this is what they do. They entertain someone else.
Yep.
They don't ignore them. They just entertain them slightly. And then one minute you mess up, they
They're
start
on
talking
that
about, oh, I got, like, black girls do this a lot. This is why I don't like black girls.
What?
Yes, I said it on the air because I'm going to keep it 150. I'm not going to lie, have all these black girls listening like, ooh, he might be a nice guy for me. Guess what? If you're black, I'm 97% sure that I won't date you.
The jokingest of guys, but go ahead.
Yeah, I'm joking. Right. But their famous line is, I got all these boys to talk to and you won't do this. My thing is, look, if I'm going to be on some type of short leash relationship where 1 minute I do one thing wrong,
Yeah.
then you just say, oh, well, I'm going to just talk to somebody else. Fine, go ahead. Those are the type of girls that are going to cheat on you. I don't want to be cheated on. You feel me? If we together, you take me for who I am.
And his mistakes.
If my phone is always dead, everybody knows that. Josh knows. My
Yeah, he
phone
don't
will
answer his
die in
phone.
5 minutes. I don't answer the phone, but I always call back. It's not like I don't answer the phone and then see you
Sometimes.
like, hey, what's up?
He
I don't
ain't
do that.
light-skinned. He ain't
That's
light-skinned.
fake. That's fake. My phone will be dead, and then I'll call you back when my phone is not dead anymore.
Right.
So, like, because my phone dead, don't think you can just go on a date with Raheem because my phone was dead.
Why
and
does it
say,
gotta be Raheem? Why can't it be Paul?
okay, Paul.
Paul.
My phone
Paul.
dies and you go on a date with Paul because my phone is dead and you saying I'm not paying you any attention. That is unacceptable to me.
Like I completely agree
you
with
just
that.
need to
And the
date
fact-
better girls.
No, but the thing is though, this
You
is
might
the,
be right.
This is the whole question that we actually got into before with the whole does guys cheat more than girls and does guys cheat more than girls in today's world? And it's the fact that girls have endless, and it's just so easy for y'all.
This is the problem. This is why I'm gonna tell me what you
And
think
it's not
about
y'all.
this.
Well, it is your fault because you're beautiful. So I will blame y'all. But go ahead, Kay.
Tell me what you think about this, Emily.
Okay.
This is my philosophy. You know how people always say, well, when a guy cheats, it doesn't mean anything? I think that has somewhat
Where did you hear that from?
validity to it. I'm going to tell you why. For a dude to cheat, he has to do a lot of work. He has to go out of his way to, communicate with a girl, blah, blah, blah. Any girl can cheat on any man whenever they well please. Girl, that's the way of life. Males are supposed to come up and talk to girls, blah, blah, blah. I've seen it. My female best friend, Jacqueline, we're going to have her on here one day.
Oh, the one that canceled on us?
Yeah, the one that canceled on us. She's a pretty girl.
Yeah.
In really good shape, everything.
Why are we mentioning this?
So many guys walk up to her like, oh, hey, how you doing? Can I get your number, please? I want it so bad. And
hey, let me get your number. Hey, can I? What?
this is every day though. This isn't
Snapchat?
like, oh, this happens every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This is literally every single day.
Of course.
Every single day they coming up to her, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes she'll say no, sometimes she'll say yes, and she can choose to entertain. She can cheat on whoever her boyfriend is or whoever he will be in the future. She gonna cheat on him every single day if she wanted to. Because that's the way it is. If you're a good-looking girl, Emily, you're a pretty girl. If you decided to cheat on me after this, you could, because you can just walk out there. Some guy will be like, "Ooh, hey, nice shirt."
I got the upper hand.
Da-da-da-da. Yeah, you have the upper hand.
Emily,
Yeah.
so Emily,
What do you
how
think about
often do you actually get guys to come at you trying to take you on a date, whether on social media or in person?
Not that much.
Really?
Yeah. It's Lynchburg. Who's
do you
even
do,
here?
do you go out much?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
But-
interesting.
The ones that do ask. No. No.
The reason
No.
why I'm asking is because with guys, regardless of who you are, you have to work for it. Unless you're like some supreme athlete or artist or something like that, we in some way has to work for the girls that we do have. Even if we did have a girl on the side, we have to work for. We have to actually talk to you, and we have to spit some kind of game or something. Whereas in a female, y'all just gotta walk in the mall.
They can tweet. You can put an Instagram video up right now saying, I'm so bored. Someone FaceTime me. Oh, my God. The comments on that video, what's your number? What's your number? What's your number? What's your number? Everybody going to be FaceTiming you. You're not going to know who you're talking to.
Right.
So when a female cheats to me, it's just like, it's done. It's over. You lost her. It's over. The only way, now, I do have this one excuse. One of my friends in high school, his girlfriend cheated on him with Trey Songz.
Oh
I could not believe this.
Did he go to high school with us?
Yes, I'll tell you when we get off.
Yeah,
the air.
let me know.
I was so shocked because in that situation, what could you say, bro? He's like, "Oh, who is it?" Trey Songz.
That's like the Boondocks
What?
episode.
to be like, okay.
Right, like you can't say, "How could you?" It's a millionaire.
As you know how they could.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I get it.
Kim Kardashian. I'm
Here you go.
definitely.
He
gonna
has a
cheat.
Kim Kardashian fetish.
Oh, Lord.
Kim Kardashian, Stacey Dash, Sophia Vergara, one of them.
She's great. I love her.
Yeah, ain't no drink down there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I really don't. I can't. Go ahead, cheat. You feel me? Go ahead, cheat. But we're gonna switch gears here. We're gonna play a song.
And that song is Sanctuary by the Flame. Go Flame.
It's radio for our generation.
You're listening to 90.9 FM.
The Light.
What's up, everyone? This is the J&K Show. Welcome back. Everybody, we still have Emily with us. Emily, you good with us, right?
Yeah.
You having fun?
I'm having a blast.
I love my people. I'm having a blast.
I'm having so much
having
fun.
a good old time.
Good old trip.
Good old time.
Absolutely dope. So we were just talking about relationships and everything. And just over the break, we had a pretty, I think was interesting conversation. Whereas Kay was saying how if he was dating a girl or married to a female and she was actually playing him, he would rather not know.
And then there are some stipulations.
Of course, there's stipulations.
If we just got together, yes, I want to know. If we've been together for a while and we're in love, I'm talking in love. I love that girl. You know what I'm saying? She loved me. We together a lot. We have a good time. Why would I want to know that she cheated on me? Because I'm gonna break up with you immediately. When I say immediately, I'm sorry, I cheated on you. It's over. It's gonna sound exactly like that. It's no comma, no period. It's over as soon as you tell me that. I don't care if you say I'm just kidding. It's over. You feel me? It's over. It's done. It's done. It's over. I don't see why people like this. Is the thing. What you don't know really doesn't hurt you. It can't.
But you're living a lie.
Yeah, but you don't know that you're living a lie.
Yeah, but she know. But like this. But the love is
Yeah, she
reciprocated.
knows. Yeah, if she cheated
knows.
on you, she doesn't
She knows.
really
she
love you,
knows.
right?
Hey, you know it. But
She knows.
She don't listen to rap. She don't know that.
I don't.
Yeah,
But that song is cool. You should listen to it. She
Okay.
knows.
She listens to country girl.
I like country music though. You like Johnny Cash?
Yeah.
She made a face like
I'm
nah.
not so much into the older country.
Oh, you into the new school country? Taylor Swift.
Oh, Lord, no.
Shake,
I
shake, shake,
hate
shake,
Taylor
shake,
Swift.
shake.
I think she makes
I
the
can,
worst
I can
music.
give you like an
Emily, I got
hour of reasons
I
why
got
hate
a good
Taylor
question
Swift.
for you.
Yeah.
Do you date black guys?
I don't know. Why not?
she said.
Obviously, she would date a black guy if me.
Okay,
and her
people
are
don't know what you
together.
are right now. But anyways,
I know, I do look
I don't
kinda-
have
I do
a
look
physical
kinda
type.
Spanish.
It's a personality type.
The reason why I'm asking, because one thing I like learned that coming to Liberty, and this may be controversial, but I don't care, is that like a lot of people like have a certain race that they only like, whereas in more people are aren't open. They'd be like, I ask people on my team. I'm on the wrestling team, by the way, and like I ask a lot of my teammates, I'm like, hey, would you date a black chick? And then I always would get like, I have them as friends. I'm like, what? I would think so. Like, why would you?
I'm not gonna lie. Stereotypes exist for a reason. Let's just say that.
And
We'll leave it
prejudice
at that.
exists for a reason.
we
as
say
well.
that at work all the time.
Of course.
Stereotypes
Of course.
exist for a reason.
Of course. But the thing is, though, some stereotypes are true, tend to be a little true. Like, I'm not going to sit there and be upset because I fit into a stereotype. If I'm black and I like chicken, which I do, I'm not going to sit here and be upset that you just like, hey, get this guy some chicken. Yeah, make sure
Give
it's
me
good.
some chicken. Make sure it's
bomb.
tender and juicy.
Yeah,
You feel me?
like,
And throw some mumbo
Not
sauce
gonna,
in there.
boy, put some put extra mumbo sauce on. I'm not going to be upset. You gonna sit here and crack a Kool-Aid joke? I don't get doesn't affect me. I like
Are all Asian people good at math? Yes. But that's a good stereotype. I wish that was my stereotype.
Yeah, but the thing is, some of the stereotypes are good, and people still try to find a way. I don't fit that. Well,
Right.
Then
I have an F in math right now. I'm like, okay.
Well,
I was
then
trying to give you a
yeah,
compliment.
now you're stupid.
Why
Okay.
are you saying that?
Why are you proud of that?
Just say thank you and keep going.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Even if it's not true, just be like, right. That's all you need to say. Just keep it moving.
But Emily, I really want to know
Mm-hmm.
if you were married to me, of course.
Right.
For say we were married for 3 years, we were madly in love. We travel in the world. We going on vacation after vacation. I got money coming in. We real happy, right?
Yeah.
I cheated on you. Do you want to know?
Absolutely.
what happened if it's with like
I don't.
Michelle Obama?
Ugh.
I wouldn't even take me back.
Okay. Okay. Put like this. All right. Fine. Who is somebody you find extremely like?
Johnny Depp, maybe?
No. Why would you be with Johnny Depp? I'm talking about you,
Oh,
dumb.
me.
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, my Lord.
Now, if he cheated on you with Scarlett Johansson, it was just a one-time thing. You still not taking
Cheating is cheating. It does not matter who it is with.
We just said about the Trey Songz thing. You were just like, yeah, well, he got millions of dollars,
Okay, I didn't say that.
You
First of all,
did. Oh, yeah,
that's not how my voice sounds.
You sound a little bit like this. It was like, you got it.
It's wrong regardless of who you're cheating.
You're right. You're 100% right.
Of course, it's
And
not right.
if you're cheating on me, you don't really love me.
Right.
You
I
don't,
believe the
because
same
you don't
thing.
treat somebody you love like that. You don't do it.
No, well, I will say this. I wouldn't say that they don't love you. Now, if they keep getting caught, then they don't love you. The reason why is because I think cheating.
It takes specific actions to cheat on somebody. It's not like
Yeah.
like
You just
oh, I
slipped
knocked
and
over
fell.
my coffee. That's like you have to go and find somebody.
Well, sometimes you could walk into a dark alley at night. But anyways.
Whoa.
But you had to go walk there.
Right.
It's not like it's something that just happens in your house. It's not like
Yeah.
something you drop on the floor.
You didn't spill.
You got to
Hawaiian
go
punch on your
somewhere. You
shirt.
got to get somebody, and then you got to cheat.
AK, I've
You're doing it deliberately.
He said doing it deliberately. Of course. I mean, you're not just saying, oh, man, I don't know why I'm accidentally
I
texting
feel
this
you.
girl.
I feel you though.
Have
but
you ever heard
my-
the song by Trey Songz called "The Last Time"? You should listen to it. It's a good one. It's about this. But
Was it about that girl?
It might have been.
You know
Low
what?
key, it might
It
have
could
been.
have been though. It makes sense.
It might have been.
It's a really good song, by the way. It's definitely about infidelity, but
Definitely.
yeah, it's definitely about infidelity. But there's more, of course, to relationships as far as breakups than, just cheating and stuff like that. Like, you have stuff as, like, simple as, this is not the perfect guy. When do you, Emily, realize that
bogus.
outside of, cheating, would you want to break up with somebody? What's, like, some things that's like, I don't think this is the right one? Oh, and side note, hold on a second. Hey, Kay, one of my friends, female friends, said that you have a really big ego and you need to shut up. But go ahead. Anyways, go ahead.
I do have an ego.
I prefer somebody that knows that they're going somewhere in life, like that they aren't content with just
mediocrity.
Yes. Yeah. I have to be with somebody that's intelligent. Not like they have like a high amount of education, but like they know.
Like Matthew?
You shut your mouth. Ew, I hate him. I'll let the world know. I hate him so much. I hope he's listening. No, but somebody that like they know what's going on in the world and they're not just naive to the problems of life. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
So what are things that will like be like, I don't think it's the one. Like, would it be consecutive arguing? Would it be the fact that he's lazy?
I don't really argue.
He doesn't spend enough time with you.
I like somebody that spends time with me. I don't. Matt just texted me. Sorry. That's just how I am. I'm a quality time person. So I don't want somebody that ignores me. I mean, he doesn't have to be with me all the time. I don't really care. I like doing my own thing, but
you know one thing I hate is when people think that like, hey, you guys remember that show called Next, where it was like they was all in the bus and they will come out and they will have to like, it's a dating game and how long you get, how many dollars you get, and they say next off the pettiest of stuff. They'd be like, oh, I like basketball. Oh, well, I never played before. Next, and then you gotta get back on the bus.
Well,
and wait, give me a second. Like, it's like, people try to find that perfect person that likes everything they like, and it has to be like, oh, they have to like what I like, they have to do what I like. And it's like you don't have to be that person. Like, you can sit here and be a person that wants to lift weights every single day, whereas I'm a type of person that likes to chill inside. It doesn't really matter. It's all about how you connect as a couple.
Exactly.
And, your interests don't have to be the same. I can like rap music, you can like country.
Yeah.
And, we can still mesh. Like, when we get in the car, it might be a fight. But when we're not in the car, does it really matter? Like, you want to listen to Tim McGraw?
It's more personality stuff for me, not
right, bro.
interest stuff like that. They have to be really nice to servers. I have a problem with people that are not nice to servers and that aren't good tippers.
Yeah, she said
I cannot handle someone that is not a good tipper.
I always tip when I have good service.
How much you tip?
If the service is bad, don't even look at me for a tip. If you're not giving me refills, I'm tipping you for the refills. Yeah. If I get one refill, you're not getting a tip. Just forget about it. Because I basically ordered takeout. That's basically what I did. But yeah, I do tip. But my thing is, correct me if y'all disagree. Not correct me, but if y'all disagree, let me know. I think chemistry is everything. When it comes to being with somebody, I feel like if we don't have good chemistry, like if we not developing inside jokes. If we not
coming up with our own handshake, I'm stop playing. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? If we don't have like that connection, it's done to me. Like, if it's been people that I've liked all the same things with. Like, this goes past relationships. This goes to friendships. Some of my friends, we like all the same things, and some of my friends, we don't like any of the same things.
Right.
Exactly.
It's just that we just tight. That's just the way it is. And I feel like a lot of people are worried about, oh, well, you don't like this type of music, we're not going to connect. Or you don't like this type of, you don't like Republicans, we're not going to connect. I feel like people are too caught up in watching TV and
watching Gone with the Wind.
To me, it's not even arguments. It's about how you argue. If we argue, but it's like me and Josh argue all the time, people say, but in our eyes, we're just having a conversation.
Yeah.
And we never get mad at each other. Like, me and Josh are great at channeling each other's energy.
Yeah.
Josh is not going to say, you know what, man? You think Tom Brady's better than Peyton Manning? You know what? Look at your shoes. I just hate you. Ever since that one day in 10th grade when we played one-on-one, I hate you. Like,
I beat him, by the way, in one-on-one.
But that would never happen again. But it was so lucky. But Yeah, like he knows how to channel his energy, and that's why we're able to, be so close. But a lot of people can't do that. Like I've noticed, like even like girls, they get mad about the smallest thing. Like we could be talking about who's a better tennis player, Serena Williams or Maria Sharapova, and they would start talking about who is this? That I was looking at your phone the other day. You were texting this girl. Who was that?
You'd be like,
I'm like, hold on. I thought we were talking about tennis. That's something that really.
He said, I know you want to talk about tennis because that's her favorite sport.
Right.
Like,
I'm like,
what?
whoa,
What?
whoa,
Like, hold on.
whoa,
Where do we go with this?
Let's pump the brakes on that. Like, that's something I really have a big issue with. I really don't. I think it's all in chemistry.
Chemistry.
All
is
that other
definitely
stuff
key.
doesn't mean anything to me. As a man, I really don't need a woman with. She's trying to be like. Her ambition really doesn't matter much to me.
What? I gotta get a girl that's ambitious, man, about life. I can't
Ambitious
have a girl...
about life, but not ambitious about like, oh, I want to work for this company and da 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 da.
I mean,
as a man,
I can understand your point from that, just from the fact that a lot of girls that have that kind of mindset kind of devalue guys, and that have
they
that
act like they don't need us.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
We are ego stroke men, so like, it's not even that. It's just like, not even for example, my dad is the provider in my family. My mom was working well before she met my dad. She was doing good in her company, making money, providing for her family, for my brother. And my mom, she had her own place, everything. When she met my dad, all that went out the window. He said, well, I'm the man. I'm going to provide for this family. I don't want my wife working. Bam, my mom stopped working. My mom is working now because I'm in college now and I'm about to come out. But my dad said he's going to put food on the table. So my dad was working 2 full-time jobs. He was working as a manager of a hotel and as a manager of Marshalls. I'm sure y'all know what Marshalls is.
I love Marshalls.
Yeah.
You seem like a Marshalls girl.
You probably would have seen my dad. But my dad provided for my family. And as everybody knows, their son wants to be just like the dad. Let's be real. So I don't want my wife to feel like she has to work. You can work if you want to, but I feel like you shouldn't have to work if I'm the provider of the family. I feel like you can be ambitious in the way of just saying, well, I want my kids to have such and such. I want the house to be ran this way. I want my husband to, feel this way, da 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 da. I think you can be ambitious in that way. I don't like lazy people. I will say that. I hate laziness. But
how you feel about that, Emily?
I know that I want to do things as far as a career. I mean, I'm not opposed to not having a career later, but you never know that you're going to
be able to
marry somebody like that who wants to be a provider and who doesn't want to share responsibility. I would rather just be safe and get a career anyway.
Of course.
And then I'll have to, I'll revisit it later. I wouldn't want to work if I had kids. If they were
That's
young.
what I'm saying. That's the main thing. When we just together, you know what I'm saying, have a job and everything like that. I'm not even saying don't have a job when we have kids. I'm just saying regardless if you have a job or not, me as a man, I feel like I'm supposed to provide for the family. So I'm not going to be looking at my wife like, oh, where's your half? Half? No, I'm supposed to pay the whole thing. I'm the man. That's how I look at it. That's like having a roommate to me. You feel me? Then it's like people power tripping over whatever. Yeah. As the man, I feel like I'm supposed to pay the bills, electric, cable.
That sounds good to me.
Rent.
I'll just spend the money I make. I'll go shopping.
You get your money. You go buy your shoes.
That's how it is with one of my coaches. Like one of my coaches I respect a lot. And my high school wrestling coach. I know he makes a lot of money because he has his own business and everything. And his wife, she has like multiple degrees in her own right, and she's a teacher and stuff. Man, all that money she makes is for her. He like, I got everything. He's like, I pay for the bills, I pay for the cars, all that money she makes for her. And I'm just like, when I see that, I'm like, I could see myself doing that. I would love to do that, just be the person that, pays for everything and have them, have my wife sit there and be like, all right, look, you have no excuse on why to look dusty today. Like, you got all this money.
Yeah, just look good out there, baby. Just make me look good. Go out there, stunt, nice dress, nice shoes, you know what I mean? Look good. You can make money if you want to. You can work if you want to, but just know that's your money.
Yeah, but say it's your money. So if you making money and guess what? I'm paying for everything. That money better be going to something. And better be going to something
You
nice.
don't even have to go tonight. You can put it in savings in case
though.
you cheat on me.
That's
'Cause, you know, if you cheat on me, it's over. So there you go. Then you can start your own life.
Yeah, look. Or she could just be like Kim Kardashian, your little wifey, and just be a gold digger. But regardless,
She's a gold digger.
She doesn't even have to be. She's got her own
Has
money.
her own money.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
but she don't date nobody unless they got money.
Let me ask you this, Josh. If you were a celebrity, why would you date someone that wasn't a celebrity?
Because it doesn't matter about stuff like that.
It does.
I would
matter.
date
doesn't.
someone that wasn't a celebrity.
That's
You
get
doesn't
less
matter.
attention
That
that
doesn't
way.
matter. That doesn't matter to me. Son, love is
All
love,
that's
man.
gonna happen is they're gonna become famous.
So what?
If you a celebrity,
Well, not
then
everybody.
Everybody's not gonna be Kevin Federline.
this is what I'm saying, bro.
Those are the ones that work. The celebrities who marry people that aren't celebrities.
Yeah, how many celebrity couples really exist that last? Beyonce, Jay-Z, Will Smith, and Jada.
Kim and Kanye,
Shut up.
No, it hasn't been long enough.
That's nowhere near long enough.
they're gonna be together for.
I honestly think they are
let's
too.
Be real.
I'm not even gonna
They're
lie. I
both
think
too
they are.
narcissistic to be with anybody else.
Yeah, I
though.
was just saying, they're like a perfect match for each other. So I
They
can
really
honestly
are.
see that.
I think their relationship is really nice. I like.
I mean, the thing is, this is
They
this
complement
is my
each other
thing.
well.
This is my thing about relationships. I respect any relationship that works for you. I don't care how your relationship.
I don't.
I do. If it works for you and it's honestly a healthy relationship, why do I care?
If
You're
you
happy.
cheating on me, if you cheating on somebody all the time,
That's
they
not.
keep
That's
taking
not.
you
That's
back.
called swinging. That's not cheating. That's like the
That's
cheating.
what Will Smith and Jada do.
No, they do not.
They
have an
do.
open relationship.
They do.
That is a rumor.
They have an open relationship, bro.
Rumor.
Okay.
How do you know it's not true?
Because they said it won't.
Okay.
That doesn't mean it's not true.
And doesn't mean it's not true if you heard it from daggone People's Magazine and all the other stuff y'all people read. But regardless of what I was saying, whatever relationship works for you is what works for you. Like, if you're one of those people that have to argue once every week to get your communication, that's the way y'all communicate and get your opinions out and blah, 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 that works for you, hey. If you're one of those people that like to write each other letters, like you're in the 50s and not like you can't text them, and be like, here, babe, this is how I feel, and leave it leave it on their bed or something like that, then hey, if it works for you, it works for you. I'm not the person to judge, because at the end of the day, it's your relationship. Every relationship should be unique. I always hate when people have relationship goals. I want to be like this. I want to be like. I'm like, you don't even know their relationship for real to be saying
That's
that you want your relationship to
You're
be
right.
like that. Like, everybody's unique, or you should be unique, unless you're like somebody else. But I'm my own person. You're your own person. So our relationship is like theirs. And that's where a lot of females, I'm going to sit there and say females because I know females that do this. This is why they mess up with relationship advice, because they always relate the relationship to them and their relationship.
Yeah, they're looking at somebody else.
Tommy did this to me, and I don't think he should do that to you because Tommy was nice to me about this. Like, no, Tommy and Peter are two different dudes.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So, that's the whole problem with people in relationships. Like, I like to keep my relationship, between me, my girl, but I also like to relate it to like people like close to me, like to get where their mind's at. I don't always take it for 100, because you just got to get different perspectives about situations, because sometimes you're looking at a certain way and you're like, oh, you know what, I should look at it this way. You're right, bro.
Yeah, I think people need to grow up into the sense to where people say, yeah, like, why are you telling other people about, like, our relationship that's between us? Let's be real. We all have friends. If something happens between me and you, I'm going to talk to my friends about it.
And would you rather us talk
I don't see a problem with a girl telling her best friend about her problems with me.
Especially if it's a guy.
That's what a best friend is supposed to do.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, exactly. That's what's the point of having a best friend if you're not going to sit there and talk to them about your situations? It's not like and also make sure that the friend that you are talking to is a level-headed friend and not a person that automatically hates them, because that
Definitely.
can swing their opinion a lot. If they're neutral and they're just like they'll give you both perspectives, then that's a friend that you definitely can confide in and talk to. But if you have that friend that's just like, no, I hate him, break up with him tonight, like, then yeah, you need to find somebody else. And I don't blame them for getting mad about that. But people who try to keep their relationship inside is the person that like have probably a lot of secrets in their head and they can't let it out nowhere, and they keep a lot of dirty laundry all out everywhere. So Emily, we don't have that long, but I still want to ask you a question.
Yes.
Now, in today's age, 2015, it's media age. Social media is everywhere. There's been this thing where a lot of people don't like, they feel like they should keep their relationship like secret. Like, they feel like they should, not tell a lot of people that they're in a relationship, keep it, MIA. Do you believe in that? Or do you think there's a counterbalance to that?
I think it should be in between. I don't like the idea, well, I wouldn't want to keep something a secret, because if you're with somebody, be with them,
Be with 'em.
But I don't throw it all over Facebook and Instagram and everything to be in everybody's face.
Yeah,
I feel like you should just be able to live your relationship in real life, and the people who are part of your life can experience it. And
so you're not putting somebody on Instagram?
I would,
she's
take a picture and be like, "Hey, I'm with whoever."
I think she's saying that she wouldn't just do it every single day.
But
every single
I'm not
week.
gonna post a status like, "Oh, love of my life," from like 2 months ago. Like we just met, and like post a million pictures. I'm not gonna do that because that's obsessive, and you want attention.
Yeah, it is so annoying. Like,
I'm not going to try to draw attention to my relationship from people that don't matter.
I have no problem with people that post relationship pictures or relationship statuses and stuff. Just not when it's a constant thing. When you're doing it every single day.
Right. If it's occasional, like one of you did something that's really awesome, or it's a milestone or something like that, but not like on a random Wednesday.
Yeah.
I was just going to say Wednesday.
like a random day where you just sitting there just like, hey, me and Bae again.
Sitting here watching Bae play 2K just lets me know I'm a lucky girl. No.
No, you're not.
You're not lucky because he's playing 2K. You're not even playing.
You just
he playing as
in the
my
way.
player.
He don't even know you're taking this picture
right now. At that
now.
point, she should be out hanging out with her friends and leave him alone.
Exactly. That's my thing. We can be together. We can be in love. But at the end of the day, this ain't gonna work if you don't got friends. Because I got friends, you feel me? And my friends, I'm gonna to kick it with my friends too. You can do the same thing. If you come to me like, "Babe, my friends want to go to the Bahamas," go to the Bahamas. Go ahead. I don't care. Because guess what? If my friends say, "Hey, you trying to go to Vegas?" Yes, I'm trying to go.
Yeah, but there's a counterbalance between that, man. Like there's definitely a way between being with your friends too much and being with your girl too much. And you have to find that balance. And, it's all about communicating and finding out what she's okay with and what you're okay with, and then finding the middle ground. A lot of people don't want to compromise. A lot of people want to be dictators, and they want to sit there and tell you what they're only going to deal with, and what you say doesn't matter. And it's like, all right, you don't really want a relationship. You just want a slave, and you just want somebody that does exactly what you want. And I feel like that's like a problem with a lot of people, like in their relationships. Like I hear people's relationships all the time, and I'm just like, man, like, you seem like you ain't got a lot of free will.
To say,
yeah, like, and he'd be like,
my wife won't let me.
Happy wife, happy life, happy wife, happy life.
Not me. I'm gonna do it my way.
I'm gonna do it our way.
Yeah, our way. That's what I meant.
I wouldn't want to be with somebody who thinks I dictate their life.
Yeah.
Or lets me dictate their life.
Exactly.
You can make suggestions, and I'll take them to mine.
Yeah, not like, can't do that. The wife doesn't like that. Like, I don't care.
I know we only got a minute, but I need to know this from you, Emily. What is being a man to you? Because I feel like girls know, like being honest, and this may be a lot of people might find this to be rude, but back in the day, when it really was technically called being a man, and a girl was just like, oh, you're not being a man, and the girl said something that he didn't like, he would beat her. And no, seriously, that's what a lot of girls.
That's not cool though.
No, of course it's not true. That's why I'm asking. And in 2015, of course, domestic violence is not the thing to do. Of course, you cannot do that. So, what is technically being a man about situations? Because yelling back is I guess would be a feminine thing also. So it's like where do we get that you're not being a man, or I want you to be a man? Stand up. And
I think it's being honest and willing to talk about things.
Exactly.
And it's owning up to situations. There's nothing more annoying to me than when somebody just won't own up to something they did wrong.
Not admitting when you're wrong.
It's just easier. Why are we going to have an hour-long argument? Just say you were wrong, because I already know you were, and maybe I was too, and I'll say it if I am. I don't care. If I'm wrong about something, I'm probably going to be the first one to say it, just so I don't look like an idiot.
I feel you, and I do the same exact thing. But Emily, thank you for coming by.
Yeah, this was
dope.
great.
Yeah, I know. Had fun. And you guys, thank you for listening. Hey, remember to follow us on the J&K show. The J&K is Jaykay.
Right, don't spell my name with a K.
Yeah, it's not just K. It's Kay. Thank you, everyone. We're going to be here on Friday. Stay real, and remember, J&K is the best show ever.
J&K, where you get it all day, but for only 2 hours.
Stay real, everyone.
Warning, the station will help your soul.
But it can destroy your radio.
Lynchburg's new rock.
The Light.